And so when did Drag Dad, the documentary, start to come about?
Drag Dad came about after, it came out, it started in 2012. Jeremiah and I had just did a music video for the group Spiritualized, the rock band. And they saw that and they were like, hey, we want to talk to you about doing a documentary about being a dad and being in drag and stuff like that. And we went from there. I was in New York City. We filmed a little bit there. And then we did the Kickstarter. And they needed 16,000. I believe they raised 24,000. So thank you to all the fans, by the way, for that. But it went from there. And then they came to Florida and filmed. We had moved back to Florida by then. And we started filming there. And
what was that process like? And were you like, get out of my house with your cameras? Because you don't seem like you love cameras in your apartment, Tyra.
Actually, I wouldn't mind them in the apartment. I think the hardest part about filming Drag Dad would be their interviews, because they ask some really tough questions, and like in the interviews, I'm crying a lot.
What were the tough questions? What were your button questions?
I can't tell you much, but it was about like me and my dad and growing up, which is why I'm comfortable talking about it now.
Yeah.
But that was the first time I'd actually talked to anyone about it.
So you were getting some free therapy going on in these Drag Dad things. Because there was probably a lot of feelings in your emotional bank, Tyra, that you had not dealt with.
And I finally got to release it, and so that's why I feel good, and that's why now I'm back and I'm ready to take charge. And take
it's very exciting, Tyra. I like it. When will we see Drag Dad?
Drag Dad, it's going to be some years before Drag Dad is out, because we only have the beginning of the story. So Jeremiah still has to grow. I still have to grow in order for you to get more and more of our life and what's really going on.
So this is a long-term project?
Yes.
And how often are you filming?
We film probably once a year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how many years are you imagining to do this? When will you feel like this part of your story is complete?
When the producers tell me.
Typical Tyra answer. When the producers tell me, Jonny.
When the producers tell me, I think we should be done within maybe two to 3 years.
All right, well, that's going to be interesting.